And welcome back. I'm going to be playing Kinnan Bonder Prodigy. And I'm going to be trying to get a lot of mana and do big things. We'll see.
Hey y'all, it's Wyatt. I'm back. I have a newer cEDH guy. We're playing Hashaton Scarab's Fist. The point being discarding cool creatures and reanimating them as 4/4 zombies, and hopefully getting a Thoracle pretty easily.
I'm John. I'm playing Magda Brazen Outlaw, and we're going to try to pack a bunch of dwarves into a clown car and see how many I can fit.
Always fun. That's one of my most favorite flavorful bits in that whole deck. Clown car's so good. Hi guys, it's Mitch. I'm playing Rograk Brassios today, something a little different from cool. So we got a free commander, which is neat.
We've rolled to see who goes first. I think John, you won, and I think we'll start with some pregame actions.
Yeah.
Great.
I'm first in turn order. My pregame action is Gemstone Caverns, featuring Luck Counter, exiling Green Suns.
Anyone else?
For me.
Sounds like it's game time.
Right. Draw a card. Mountain. Soul Ring.
Scary.
Skill Thorn of Amethyst. Non-creature spells cost one colorless more to.
Okay.
Assuming that resolves, I will pass the turn.
I suppose it does. Untap. Upkeep. Drop. Play Roger Dodger and a Birds of Paradise. Then we'll pass the turn.
Draw. I'll play Flooded Strand and pass.
I will draw. I'll do something similar and play a Misty Rainforest and pass.
Mitch, refresh me. What's your commander do again?
Rograk has First Strike, Menace, and Trample, and he is a 0/1 Cobalt.
Who gets mighty big?
Maybe.
All right.
Probably not.
I think it's more to let you cast some commander spells for free.
There's that too, yeah. Adds red to your deck.
He's here for moral support.
I'll play Sokenzen, Crucible of Defiance, and we'll add 2 and a red. Use the red and a colorless to attempt to play Magda.
Already.
We'll use the colorless and the other one to do that. We'll attempt to play then a Springleaf. Gain the extra.
We said
Yes.
pass. Untap. Draw. Play a 1-mana Mox Amber. 2-mana Candelabra of Tawnos.
End step. I will pay 1. Go a searchin'.
Yeah, it's a mono.
Say.
Courtesy of the.
Yeah.
You paid the extra.
Yes. That for
It's going to be in the other smaller stack that I didn't take, as it always is.
Where's that pretty command tower from?
What?
Oh, isn't that what that card is?
No, that's Flooded Strand.
That's trend.
Zendikar Rising X.
Gotta love your Zendikar.
I will, Breeding Pool tapped.
Interesting.
Well, it's on this end step.
That makes sense.
I'm more curious if I know Sir.
Yeah, I don't think I'm playing one. That's what it looks like.
Curious.
Yeah, curiouser and curiouser. I might have to check my list and see if that's intentional or unintentional. But I will present for a cut.
That.
It is indeed. All right.
Always.
I'm going to start my turn. Untap. Draw. Let's play a Trop and a Mana Vault. And I think that generates 3, right? Mana Vault.
Yep.
So let's play a Grim Monolith.
Ooh.
Interesting.
All right.
Pass turn.
On your end step. Crack my Misty. I'm
Mitch, we're
gonna
winning.
go grab
Are
a
we?
Surveil land.
Maybe.
Maybe. We'll get this under City Sewers.
Pretty good.
It's alright. I kept a slower hand. That only made it slower.
Yeah, but now you can find faster. They'll just surveil into your monster.
Hopefully.
Clearly.
Present for Guts. Oh, okay.
Tough one.
Cards.
Alright. I'm gonna surveil 1. Yeah, we'll leave that on top.
See what I say?
Then I'll start my turn. I'll untap draw. I will play a Sea of Clouds. I have 2 or more opponents, so I'll enter untapped. Then I'll pay
What's that
2.
card do?
Sea of Clouds. It taps for a blue or a white, and I'll enter untapped if I have 2 or more opponents, which I do. And I'll pay tap 2. And I'll cast Rona, Herald of Invasion. Whenever I cast a legendary spell, I'll untap her. Then I tap her, draw a card, discard a card, and for 5 mana plus a Phyrexian black, I can flip her over. And she'd be a 5/5, does something or another.
What's she on the front side? A 1/3?
A 1/3, yeah. Source would do. Yeah, pass the turn.
She draws cards.
It does something.
She's a merfolk looter.
On your end step, I'm going to use Springleaf Drum, tap Magda, and make a mana. And good thing Mitch is here because I think this is your treasure.
Mm.
So I'll make a treasure.
Is it?
I'll untap. The mountain. Feel like there's some counter spells at this table. Decision challenge.
Pretty common.
Yeah.
You do have 3 blue opponents back. Question mark, maybe chill.
Or you could go out guns blazing.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go to combat here. There's an 0-1 over there. Let's attack Mitch with Magda. On attack, I'll get treasure.
Bad. Lightning speed, no blocks.
Okay.
Ouch.
2
Ouch
damage.
step.
2 commander. Let's go.
Pretty ouch.
Tapped out.
I am.
Let's maybe make that force of will come down over here. Let's go. All right, let's do the safe. 2 mana. 3 mana. Fear of Resistance. All spells cost an additional 1. All non-creatures cost an
Oh,
2.
jeez.
Does that
I
resolve?
see. That's ready.
I suppose I could have played. You guys are
Pass.
Pass.
okay. That resolves.
Technically not tapped out. I do have,
Grim.
You have mana.
just to make sure we're all on the up and up.
Yeah.
I will pass the turn.
Didn't expect that. Drop. I can not help or not help differently. Neat.
Pretty
Love
neat.
to hear it. Then we're gonna play a 3 mana Thrasios. Pass the
Good.
Good.
Untap. Upkeep. Lose 1. Go to draw step. We are going to play a land for turn. Then we are going to play a 3 mana Kinnan. And let's see, a So if I tap that, I generate 4.
Mhm.
Is that
So-
correct?
Mm-hmm.
So I generate
And then says when you
Oh,
tap a
and
thing for
one
mana,
additional.
you get more.
Mm-hmm.
So I generate 4 there. I'll use 2 of it, 3 of it to play Springleaf Drum.
Mhm.
Correspond to spring.
Okay.
Spend. And you spent 3 for spring.
Yep.
Mhm.
And a rending volley. Does 4 damage to a white or blue creature, and it can't be.
Interesting.
So
That's ready.
I have
0.
so with that on the stack.
1 mana floating.
0.
Mana floating. And
Yeah, 1 mana,
minimum it's gonna be 2 mana,
On any non-creature.
not a non-creature spell. Yeah, I have no responses on that. Rip Kinnan. I have 1 colorless floating, and nothing I can do with that. I will pass the turn.
On tap. I will draw.
Wyatt, please save us.
I don't have it.
I don't mean win. I like
No, I don't
Interaction.
have it. I don't have a good hand for this. I had a good hand. And then 2 rocks that won't name names make me not be able to cast spells in hand.
that's neat. Question mark Rona.
Yeah, we'll activate Runa. I will first draw a card and then pitch a Bloodstained Mire. That did not help.
Awesome.
I'll play an Underground Sea and pass the turn.
A lot of open there. Or
Might do something.
Good
Got it,
combat.
though. Make a treasure. Move to blocks. Declare none. Move to punch. I'll take 2.
Move the Thrasio.
He's chilling. Doesn't do a lot when I.
He's chilling out in the schoolyard.
I'll pass turn.
Is Magda tapped or untapped?
Magnus
Tapped.
tap.
Magda's tapped. From
Drop.
sorry, what did Magda just attack?
I just attacked
Okay,
Wyatt. Yep.
Yeah.
She's on the offense.
So you have 3 treasure tokens then?
2.
Because you had okay.
I got
Used one
for
to
Magda.
bolt cannon.
Oh,
Yeah, I used one on you.
got you. That's where that one went. Okay.
All our stuff costs.
I wonder
Yeah.
why.
Mm-hmm.
I completely
wonder.
wonder.
You know, sit down to play unfair magic. We got to make it extra unfair over here.
Yeah.
Pass turn.
I would say if anything, you're making it more fair, aren't you? Just like
That's true. Yeah.
slowing everything down. I'll take my 1 on upkeep.
Hmm.
Draw.
Recon level.
Yeah. A little.
A very expensive Mox Amber that I can't use.
Seems D's.
Yeah.
Mono D's.
I will. Yeah, pass the turn.
Your end step. 1 red, 2 colorless.
I'm scared.
Bolt skip.
Oh, nice.
No. Wait,
Just
discard
a
it.
casual open fire. You know, everyone's favorite 3-mana lightning bolt.
Now, the question is, do I want to leave Lorna alive? No. Lorna can die.
Good old seal deck.
Mm-hmm.
I'll start my
Limited
turn.
class.
Yep.
Sure. That's a card. I mean, might as well. I'll play Homeward Path. Wonder why that's in here.
That one gains control of your stuff.
Yeah.
Each player gains control of all creatures he or she owns. And I want to. No. Toss a turn.
Got no blocks. Taking 2. 2, right?
2 it is.
2 commander.
Attempt to cast a Balefire.
Hard cast.
Hard cast?
And the extra one.
Well, Mitch,
Can I read Balefire Trap, please?
If it hits one of you, you pretty much lose your.
You want to just read it out loud for the class?
When Balefire Dragon deals combat damage to a player, it deals that much damage to each creature that player can. 6/6 fire.
Big girl.
Mm-hmm.
it's a big dragon.
Quite. Thinking. Pass priority.
You have put me into the pickles.
I has Candle and Benamo. So if giving mana to other people helps our situation, I can untap your lands.
I
I can assist you in that department. Not much.
think I can get there. I need 2. I do need a mana.
Might I see what it is that I am assisting you in casting before I do that?
Oh, this is allowed in cEDH? We get to reveal cards?
You can reveal
Yeah.
cards.
You can
to
reveal
individual
null players.
Individual
Yeah.
players.
Individual.
Yes,
Wait,
that
is
is.
this a cEDH?
Hey, Mitch, I'd like
Yes,
to show
it
you this
is.
card.
Oh.
It is the
This format.
the MPR from about 5 months ago was updated to let players reveal hidden information in hidden zones to each other.
That's
You
in,
can't-
that's in all formats.
That's
not
in all
just-
multiplayer formats, and the MPR is not a document run by Wizards. It's run by Monarch/Eminence, which are 2 of the biggest tournament organizers for cEDH. Because guess what? Wizards doesn't have an answer for the rule that says you can reveal cards from your hand to your opponents. They don't have it says opponent singular. It doesn't have like a write out in the actual Magic rules for what you do in multiplayer.
Sure.
So a group of judges that run tournaments for cEDH decided that that's how it worked.
I'll just
Refs are fixing this.
I know.
Right now.
I'll just reveal it.
Okay.
I mean, we all know you have.
I'm happy to
Yeah.
give
You
you
gotta burn you gotta burn it if you want.
Yeah.
I will untap.
I mean, now, Chad, I have politics.
Yeah.
What if I don't come after you?
I mean, that's a politic. I mean, you have the information I have a force of will, and if you're gonna offer up that it's not coming after me, I'd rather hold on to it.
I'll offer 3 full turns, not attacking.
There's not much I'm doing in the next 3 turns. I'll tell you. I think I'll.
5 turns?
We're going that long?
That's a pretty long time. Now, that doesn't mean I can't do other things, but I won't attack you with that Balefire. 5 turns.
Oh, that's a really good offer.
I'll one up you. I won't give him the mana. 3 turns.
No.
Who?
He controls the destiny right now.
He doesn't get a cast it unless
I want to
say
kill
so.
your creature.
Okay, cool. Good chat.
Okay.
I will take the 5-turn offer and pass, but he can still help you.
Mitch.
Yeah.
Still on the stack.
It
I
is.
currently have priority.
Neat.
How much do you not want that to go off?
Beauty of politics. I'm a red player because politicians lied.
They do, don't they?
But I like our agreement part. And I also know you have force.
You have priority.
I have priority. That's it? You can have it.
Neato.
Alrighty.
Is that your turn, sir?
That's my
Yeah.
turn.
All right. I'd like to activate Thrasios in your end up.
Have fun.
Scry 1.
Oh, you did it.
Once I found the Manamo, I will reveal an island on the top of my library, and Thrasios says it goes into untap. Keep. Draw this card. How exciting. I'm going to cast a Sowing Mycospawn for 5 mana. cast trigger.
What does that card do again?
That's a great question. When you cast this spell, search your library for a land card and put it onto the battlefield. Shuffle.
What is it?
It is a 4-mana 3/3 Eldrazi fungus.
It's the tutor Gaia's Cradle.
Yeah, I'm getting Gaia's Cradle.
I'd like to respond.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
that's priority.
first, you have priority.
Countering this doesn't do that.
True. Have fun.
Okay, cool.
So
Good
glad
job.
you have your force. Although, you won't be able.
Also,
This is a cast
it's
trigger.
a cast trigger.
It's not the actual
gonna-
spell. So I
Yeah,
just get
I
to
had to
go.
remind myself of that
The
fact.
Eldrazi, a lot of the Eldrazi, they're cast
They're
triggers
cast.
to prevent.
What happened? I thought
Yeah.
he just cast it.
This, yeah.
Yeah. And now, Gaia's Cradle's on the battlefield.
Yeah.
How
No?
neat.
So what does it matter that it's a cast trigger?
Because his counter spell countering this, this is just a meaningless 3/3 body on the
you'd
stack.
get the cradle anyway.
Yeah, I've already.
Yeah.
Yeah, the spell's on the stack, the trigger's there.
Yeah, I drew the
Stifle might do something neat, but yeah. Traditional counter magic doesn't do a whole lot here.
Mm. Yeah, so looks like we're good.
So I'm going to be tapping this Gaia's Cradle for 4 mana, activating Candelabra of Tawnos, targeting my 4 lands.
Yeah.
I have to tap that to use it,
Mhm.
so I can't just do that forever.
It's
It
not
looks like it
legendary.
looks like it based on the card.
Yeah,
but
the
but-
only printing of that card,
1994
in fact, real confusing.
I love that they're like mono artifact. We'll just call it mono instead of putting a tap symbol on it.
That's well before they even invented the tap symbol.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. Tap symbol came in revised? Question mark. Don't quote me on that.
Got you.
Unlimited. Don't remember.
And it was not reprinted
sorry.
in any of those after sets.
So I'm untapping these 4 lands.
Got it.
Cool. And then mono artifacts are not legends, correct?
Correct.
Sumino mono.
Yeah. The first set that introduced legends was the last set that, or was the first set that didn't have mono artifacts.
This is during your turn?
I've got what, 1, 2, and change.
Floating?
No
Oh,
activations
yeah.
for Thrasian. If I want to. Do I care about casting this spell? It costs that much mana.
You paid the extra one.
Yeah. Get
Yeah.
5.
He's really good.
Tap Cradle for 4. Tap Gemstone Caverns for 5 mana total, and I'll cast Relic of Legends. Tap some of these guys for some mana. Turns my little rogue rack into a cute little Mox Ruby. I will pass.
All right. Untap. Drain 1. Draw 1. I do not have a way to cast anything. Everything is too expensive.
Yeah. At the end of the game today, fortunately.
I think
Hey, we wanted this one to be slow or something, is what I heard.
question mark. I will I will move to
Sad step.
end step and pass the turn, and I do not have to discard, luckily.
I'll begin my turn.
Yep.
I'll draw. I'll play this Tundra. Why not? I want to be casting spells this game. I'll pay 2 more for a Ristic Study.
Boo.
It's nothing on those.
Isn't a dragon.
No, on these. These are what I care about.
Also, not a lot of spells being cast either, though. The Ristic is a little bit less impressive when at most people are casting 1 spell a turn.
Yep. And that's all I got. I had this since opening hand. I was excited to play it turn 3. Turn, what, 7?
5.
5?
You are the only one of us to continuously.
That's surprising.
Disagree. You're not casting a lot of spells over there.
True.
Five-turn clock.
You have a 34 turn clock.
Well,
5.
Without the
Play
dragon.
Curse Mirror?
As a copy.
Well,
it hasn't
hold
entered the
on.
battlefield yet. Someone
Target cradle?
wants to make sure.
4 mana. Activate Thrasian. Reveal an Ancient Tomb. What's the plan with that guy?
Well, I think
I don't actually.
You're paying the 1 extra for my Mystic study?
that I am not.
It resolves.
Copy Balefire.
Yep.
Yeah.
Go to con.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Magda's going to go your way. The 2 Balefire.
Sadness on the stack. I take 12. My dudes are very dead.
I will
I
take
get a
2.
And I will pass the.
We'll have Magda holding her own.
Ancient Tomb ouches me. Rograk. Blue. Green. 1. 2.
Does 3 normally?
Cost 2. Plus 2 from commander attacks. Plus 1 from 5 men.
Are you paying 1 for Mystic study for either of those 2 spells?
Nope.
First one.
Frog.
Rogue. Roger Dodger.
Roger Dodger.
For 3.
1, 2. Activate Candelabra. Targeting Cradle. And 3 on a Wild Growth targeting. Draw. Cradle, 1, 2. Tap Thrasios for the 3 off of the relic.
Sure.
Pass.
Take 1 on upkeep. Draw. Ancient Tomb. That's nice.
Canada.
At least have something. So do 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That would unlock both of those. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What I see.
And a creature spell is +1.
Plus
Correct.
1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to do that. Blue and green. And 3 additional, 2 for tax, 1 for the sphere. To attempt to cast Kennen.
Would you like to pay the 1?
No.
One more? How much? One of those lands a double?
Yeah.
Ancient Tomb.
Ancient Tomb.
The ancient.
Go around.
Well,
I'm cool with it.
Passport.
Cool. And then with Kennen in play, I will tap Kennen to produce blue and an additional blue. And then I will produce blue and an additional blue. And I will attempt to cast Trophy Mage.
would you like to pay the 1?
I will not.
What does Trophy Mage do again?
Let's go get a 3 CMC artifact from my library. Reveal it and put it into my hand.
I'd like to pass priority.
Yeah, go for it.
I am going to go find a. Okay, I with
It's in his
that
hand.
am tapped out and will pass the turn. Yeah, I know.
You're-
It's gonna come back.
I'm always tapping
Yeah,
you.
okay.
I don't.
Are the
You're gonna
cards?
cheat, just do it.
You know what? I'll follow the train with all these ancient tombs lying around.
Join the
It is
ouchie team.
it is a valuable card in this version of cEDH,
Mitch,
where everything costs a
Magnetine,
little bit
what?
more.
Where's mine?
in your deck, you have a way to deal with Spear and Thorns. And or
Absolutely not.
Chad, do you have a way to deal with?
Yes,
If I
You're
could deal with a
going
permanent,
in
I'd be
your
dealing
library?
with permanents.
I have.
Oh, in my library, I have plenty.
Yeah,
You asked me if I have. I assumed that meant this zone.
no,
not
in your
this
library.
zone.
In your library,
Dozens.
do you have a way to deal with it?
Dozens.
If I were to give you an opportunity, would you use it to do that?
Yeah. I would like to answer the dragon and the thorn and sphere. Ideally, those are the 3 things I'm currently scared of.
Yes, I would like to get rid of the Spear and Thorns, but I can't.
Cool. How are you intending to assist me?
A talisman of sorts.
Oh yeah, please. I would absolutely adore that. That would be very helpful for us, I feel.
Okay, I'll give it to you if you promise to deal with that.
I will happily deal with that.
Okay,
At least that.
at least the Spear and Thorns.
Yep.
Yes? Cool. Ancient Tomb hurt me.
There you go.
There we go. I'll cast a Wish Call Talisman.
About that?
Yes. Day one.
Wasn't.
Did you have a response, Red player?
Oh, you're good.
I'd like to attempt it to give it to Mitch.
Well,
Don't get the tutor, get the tutored card.
Yeah,
That's
are you
always the
gonna-
rule.
Oh, yes.
Well, like, you're gonna do the other part too, yeah.
Yeah.
Not
I'm going to
huge,
remove the counter.
if you,
I'm going to tutor myself. I don't even
Are you gonna
know
be able to
what
find?
do.
I'm not as dead. You can't actually when there's no restriction.
yeah.
Yeah, if it just says
I'll
get
get
a
that card.
card, you have to get a card.
Unless
But
you
if
have
there's-
that second response.
Yeah. We could just he'll just flash in his leveler.
Yeah.
He is actually running that.
I am. Funny enough. And then I'd like to give it to
Give me. I want
Cut.
steel.
Okay, cool. I'd like to present for cuts. And mine as well, while I have mana and I'm not really doing a whole lot with it, I'll pay 2 for a Lion's Eye Diamond.
That's not scary.
Fun.
Of that. Well, correction. Lotus Petal.
Yeah, but
Cat butt.
I'm-
Go ahead.
I'm kidding.
Take it.
All right.
I'm gonna use this cat butt later for Hashkaton token.
Combat. Hellfire's coming Mitch way.
I'm tracking our deal over here.
I'm tracking our deal too.
Oh, did the
It's
first
been
town
two
count?
turns.
Did the
It's
first
been
town
two
count as
attack
5?
steps, so.
Yeah.
Well, for the first eligible turn I could have attacked you, I skipped, and then this is the second.
Got you. All right. I assumed it was the turn after, which would have been the first eligible turn that you could have attacked me because it wasn't on the battlefield yet. Because
Oh no! Yeah, it's attacked twice now. So I skipped you twice.
It has haste.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got my board
Remember I
wiped
attacked
twice.
Mitch
I can
last-
tell you.
Yeah,
I've been
this
had
is
my
the
board wiped.
second board wipe. For
Double, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So the first one would have been 5. The
Yeah.
second one would have been 4. Well, I get you. I'm still happy with.
Oh, now we're getting real politicky.
I'm still happy with three turns of not getting
Yeah,
smacked
yeah.
with that.
yeah.
Oh,
Another cat butt. I didn't discard on the hand size.
There is no such.
No.
Oh well, that's a different kind of cat.
That is a forced cat butt. Arcane Signet, Mystic Remora. Cool.
I was going to ask you when I saw your stack of cards over there how many cards you had in hand because it did look a little tall.
Yes, it was 2 cards too tall.
I guess your deck likes to discard to hand size.
Absolutely.
I can't answer that.
Like,
You can't. Okay, thank you. I'm like I can't balance like existing and killing Kinnan. My deck doesn't work at that right
it's got a lot of mana. So let's see.
Mm-hmm. I'm slightly worried about Kinnan, but I'm mad at Thorns and Spear.
You're willing to let the hate seed through you
Yes.
rather than do what's probably best for you. You're willing to.
Yeah, that's why I gave Mitch
Activate
the
which
tutor.
one?
Well, that's
Yeah.
Cool.
I get it back?
Yeah.
That was
Anybody-
not part of the deal, but
anybody who gets
amazing.
the wish clause is dangerous.
Like I wanted to give it to Chad, but I think Chad uses it to get counter magic, and I just don't right now.
I don't like that world.
I just used Wish Claw Talisman.
Oh, the
Yeah,
wish claw. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like I acquired a singular piece of cardboard. That's so sad. Pass the turn.
And step.
It'll go back to the command zone.
Are you? Oh, no, that's not a spell. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I'm still passing my turn.
Untap. I will again
Mitch,
take.
what happened to your turn?
Don't worry about it. I'll get rid of them eventually. Not during your turn.
I should have specified.
Yeah. No, I'm not letting you untap and pop off a Thoracle. Please.
I don't have it yet.
Okay. Wish Claw Talisman is in the battlefield of your.
True.
Cool.
Very
Good
true.
chat.
Good chat.
Like,
Yeah.
not necessarily.
I
Just
could just hard cast
Thoracle
Oracle.
consult.
I mean, yes.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
good
yeah.
point.
That is
We
a
could
combo
just
line.
die,
Yeah.
and I would like to
I'll have something
avoid.
to say about that.
I'd love to avoid that. So I'm gonna not during Wyatt's turn, I feel.
No, there's an ideal I'm going for, which is very different.
For the dwarf deck, you really have a distinct lack of the little lads around right now.
It's focusing on other things.
I'm just used to it having like 3 or 4 and getting them treasures real fast to do this, but not just by casting them, instead by searching for them.
Yeah, that sounds like fair, man.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'll pay 2. Put me at 28. And cast Basalt. Or attempt to.
Are you paying the 1?
Yeah, he got stuff to deal with your stuff, is what he went
Yes.
and got.
Yeah.
My deal with Mitch was to get rid of your stuff.
So unlocking him down the road.
I'm worried about both of you.
Mine's
I
more
will
down
not
the
be
road.
casting my
especially
commander this
since
You will not be
Mitch's
casting your
intentions.
commander that.
How are you doing, Mitch?
I hate playing blue cards.
Mitch, talk me through your thought.
I'm terrified of you having the card Pyro. I'm mildly worried about Wyatt, but if I have to answer Wyatt, I am capable. But then I probably lose to you, so I'd ideally not like have to answer Wyatt. If Wyatt's gonna just like go for it anyway.
Yeah, I'm worried about Wyatt.
Cool.
All right, I'm gonna let you. It's my
Results? I'll pass turn.
Right. I'll untap.
infinite man.
I'll draw.
Yeah. Needs to have Commander out, and Commander currently costs 7?
We'll shock in the Solid Fountain.
Seems excited.
I'll activate Wishclaw. Hey, here, you
That's
can
a
have
good
this
reason to get
random
excited.
artifact that doesn't particularly matter.
Let's add counters to it.
I wanted it.
You wanted it back?
Mm-hmm.
Where's my sacrifice artifacts thing? It's like Goblin and
Yeah.
let him draw a lot of cards too.
Yep. I blame Sphere.
Touche.
I blame both. For what it matters, I blame both.
When the blue player is discarding their Mystic Remora to hand size. Real sad.
That card's going in my hand.
Neat. Is it on the stack yet?
Mm-mm.
Is it going to be?
Not this turn.
Neat.
I like to present for guts. I
What do you
could live
want?
with 1 more, not 2 more, for a lot of these spells. Let's go...
You've played a land for turn, question mark?
I have. Oh,
Cool.
Fountain. Tobolt's Trickery, huh? You paying the 1 for Ristic Study? Or I get a free spell?
Well, first you choose 1, 2, or 3 at random, so we gotta do that.
Is it resolving?
I wanted to read Tobolt's Trickery before I let
Yeah,
you
yeah,
go.
Read away.
That's the question. I was
Well, we
gonna
should
have
read
you
it to the
tell.
stream.
Yeah. It's control mills, then mills that many cards, then exiles cards from top of their library until they exile a non-land card with a different name than that spell. Then they get to cast it for free.
Which isn't really for free at Sphere.
It's 2 mana.
Or 1.
Or 1, depending if it's a creature.
It's a date. A lot of like algo.
I'm gonna let it happen.
So we'll roll 1
I'll
is
put
1, 2,
Commander into command zone.
2 is 3, 4, 3 is 6.
Yeah.
It is a 2.
Reveal 2 cards, please.
We hit a Polywog Prodigy and a Windswept Teeth.
Reveal 2.
Now, exile to
Swords.
What would you like to swords?
sword.
I might as well.
Now, if you get the dragon, you can't keep stopping Mitchell.
I have no creatures.
Mitch is not an issue.
My
I'm at 6 commander damage.
my 0/1 kobold costs 5, sir.
Yeah. Bye-bye, commander.
My commander's going.
Yeah. What's fair is fair.
I suppose I picked on you a little bit. To the command zone with you.
Then what do I want to do is a question I want to ask myself. This turn did not go as I thought it was going to go. Am I okay with how it went?
You picked 2?
Yeah.
I'd
Ancient
like to
Tomb.
see
Oh,
you.
the 2.
Yeah, I'd like to see you not do anything.
But I'd like to do more.
I think you shouldn't.
I agree, but I
Okay.
want to.
Okay. That's a good chat.
I'll move to my cleanup step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards in hand. Discard 3.
Sure.
We'll discard a Blooded Strand. I like all these cards in my hand though. Nobody's drawing enough cards. Bowmasters. And we'll hit the One Ring because I'm never gonna cast it. Go ahead. It's way too much mana with Spear and Thorns out.
Amount.
I think it's very rare that the red player has 40 life.
Everybody underestimates.
Good.
It's not enough.
Love to hear it.
Amazing. Good talk.
Good,
Yeah.
good news.
Let's go 1, 2, 3, 5. All my
For 630?
question.
New tax?
New tax, who dis?
More taxes. Oh man, she's imported.
You paying
over
the
there.
government?
Yeah, I'll pay the blue government.
Okay, have fun.
Combat. I'm gonna stay on sober. 16.
I'd like to cast a Cyclonic Rift.
Oh, overloaded.
Yeah.
That's permanents
Taking
too,
2
correct?
From
I'm taking 4 from Ancient Tomb, actually.
How come?
Because tap, untap, or
Oh, so you can get the
yeah.
mana?
I have to tap these lands each twice.
Read Cycrift to the stream.
Return. We're replacing target with each. So return each non-land permanent you don't control to its owner's hand.
Okay. Priorities
So
here.
what was the mana you tapped for this?
That's a great question. I will slow it down. This is what is currently untapped.
Okay.
So I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap that to untap these 2. I have 2 mana in pool.
You had to use some. Okay,
Yep.
2 left. Yep.
2. Cool. That's so now 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana to overload a Cycrypt under Sphere and Thorn.
That checks out.
Yep, and I'm not paying for a 6 because I can. I'd like to not take lumps.
Pyroblast.
Yep, yeah. See that? Yeah.
Priority pass.
Well,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is great for you with your giant rocks in play. You get to play your whole hand out again, not underneath Sphere's Thorn.
Yeah, but then you're fully unlocked for your turn.
These guys cost stupid mana. That's 4 and that's 6. I'm not just like farting. I'm happy to show you. I'm not popping off.
I will pass priority.
I'd like to respond.
That's
Correct
fine.
this.
So you're
It's I have to use this or I'm gonna
Get
lose
him
it.
wide.
Kind
It
of
goes
thing.
back to hand. What do
I
you mean?
know,
And it'll
but
be free. I don't
right
know.
now I want to cast a Vamp Tutor.
What are you doing?
What do you mean? Oh, it's freer under the. Nope, I cat butted. We're here. I'm doing it. Bye.
Okay, Wyatt.
Would you like to respond, Red Mage?
Wyatt, you baffled.
I baffle me
Pass
too.
priority.
Nate, shoot her away.
Okay, I'm gonna go tutor. I'm gonna go have fun.
All right, so then you're returning Ristic to your hand and we can proceed. All right, so hypothetically.
Cycrypt is resolving.
Okay.
Yeah, Wishclaw goes back to Wyatt's hand, which is why I was sad about
We're still in my turn because I was on.
it. It is.
Attack.
This is in your declare attacker step, yes.
I'll make a treasure in response and I'll sacrifice the 3 stat.
Cool. And then
Have
are you
some
using
mana.
it in your declare attacker step?
Oh, you're right. We're in the declare.
I'm like, are you
attackers.
flashing a thing in?
Yeah,
Or-
I guess, yeah, we're not.
We'll get this.
Cool.
Card.
All right, so then we go to my second main then.
That we do. Really hoping to have him tapped out, but go soul
We're
ring
going
into
to soul
something.
ring.
Into something,
Yeah.
question.
To everything more expensive.
Fear not thorn?
Resistance. Sphere.
Sphere is that everything, including creatures?
Everything,
Yeah.
including creatures.
It just makes it harder for him to deploy the rest of his now very
It
large.
does. It also makes it harder for.
That's true. Probably
And-
fine with this.
For you.
Untap.
That was our deal fulfilled.
That it was. I did the thing. I
Yeah, it was
answered
the
them.
last time I trust me.
I did exactly what you wanted me to.
That's true.
I was gonna say
this
it
card on
doesn't seem
top.
like it did you that bad.
I feel
It
like I
wasn't that
helped
bad,
like
yeah.
a lot. Question mark. Am I doing this? I'm doing this. I'd like to play a 5-mana Rogue That's where I'm at, mate.
That's fair.
Cool.
Isn't it 6? Double commander tax +1.
That's 5. 2 plus 2.
Oh, it's a 0 cost.
Yeah, he's free.
Yeah.
I kept thinking he's 1 red.
Yeah, he's Mox Rupee. As we've established.
This one had returned and been replayed. This one had been returned and replayed.
Not his stuff.
Oh yeah, right. Sorry, you're right.
That crypt is very
Sacred,
one-sided.
You're right.
Right.
Don't
So,
don't
okay.
control.
Yeah,
And I feel as though I control that one.
Yeah, you do control.
Neat.
No, you don't, Mitch.
I just I saw the Soul Ring come down, and I saw the Rogue replayed. I'm like, oh, he's recasting his hand. No, but you actually just had to cast those. Yeah.
Yep. We'll untap some friends. Try to keep this tree. Ouch. Cast Sylvan Scrying, blue floating.
Wish I had heuristics to read through all this. So
I'm
many
sure
cards.
you do, yeah. That would be really good for you, wouldn't it?
It would.
Anyways.
You had some nice short talks this game.
It's been
Yeah.
great. I've been enjoying this.
I'd like to know
I'm enjoying
this is my
the
first
fleeting-
time playing this deck.
I'm enjoying the fleeting thoughts. Just
Yeah.
Ah, these are all good options. Versus Saga, featuring 4 counter.
5? Okay.
It's well past the written chapters.
Learning. All right, it's a smarter Saga.
Yeah.
And then I'll tap it for 1, as well as my Gaia's Cradle, and I'll cast Skull Clan.
This is the real strat. You play these cards to slow them down and their brains deteriorate.
The best part of stacks is watching your opponents try to solve the puzzle.
Yeah.
And the best part is when they can't, because there's no answer. The answer is lose. That's the
Let's.
In Mitch's opinion.
Sounds great to me.
I was going to say, I think, as a rule of law gamer,
Yeah.
Let's hydroelectric laboratory for 3.
Pretty cool.
So that's just a blue mana.
What is hydroelectric?
It is the other side of the hydroelectric specimen
Changeability.
DFC.
Yeah.
So it is a
lets you increase your creature count for Kinnan. So, not actually doing that.
let's
A little cute.
Free life.
Mm-hmm.
so if I'm
Yeah, it bolts you. It's a shock land, but ouchier.
And less colors.
So let's take 2 on Balin's to 1. Oh, that's good. So be here. Floating 1.
Nope.
No, you're right. Full cost for that plus 1.
Yeah.
And that I can
They
tap.
do have a spear by unfortunate means. Mitch tried his best.
I helped a little.
A little.
I think this game's in a better place in general. I
Yeah.
got a lot of mana and nothing to do with it, and everybody else has got not a lot of mana and all these cards in hand.
Yeah.
Need to blow up that. Wow.
It's doing work
So
a
it's
little bit.
1,
Little bit
2,
work.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Mhm.
Should cast me cannon.
Yep.
So
That
Think
makes
so.
sense. Is that it?
I am excessively tapped out.
Neat.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have to drop 3 of these. 1.
time to levitate.
Don't do it.
2.
Don't do it?
Don't do
What do you think I'm gonna do?
Go for it.
Hmm.
Mm? Or
Hmm.
mm?
Good luck with a spear versus.
It's gonna suck, but I'll make it work. Maybe.
Are you sure about that?
It's possible. Let's see what you got.
I think.
Well, Chad did have a force at will at one point, so
Yeah, but it also costs more mana, and Chad just dropped it all to cast Kinnan.
Yeah,
there is that.
So I feel
I'm only fighting against one blue player at the moment.
No simian spirit.
Elvish.
Spirit
Elvish.
guy. That's the one I meant.
Yeah.
Elvish spirit.
Elvish for force would be so hot.
Yeah.
that would be pretty spicy. I'd be a very big fan.
I am going to
What do you think I'm gonna do?
pitch
Oracle console.
Possibly.
Trophy
Neat.
Spring Grim Monolith.
Sure.
I feel like if he was going to go that line, would have
Done so already?
he would have
No.
not gone for the commander line.
I think he was just trying to build board and see what the heck I
That's
had
fair.
going
Yeah,
on.
bait. Yeah.
Yeah. And wait to do it until there's less spheres and thorns around.
I just didn't detect that from.
Day one.
We're about to find out.
Attempt to cast an LED.
That is. So maybe
Pass priority?
that's also
Hold on the
Hold on.
LEDs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See.
LEDs cool.
Cool.
Well, he's passing.
Yeah.
Floating one. Generic. Attempt to demonic tutor. Go find a card.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're paying 3 for that.
Yeah, not floating mana. My bad.
I
Cool.
am playing simian.
Cool.
Here.
Cool. I no longer see Thoracle mana.
We got
I don't even
3
see
mana?
Hashaton mana.
Have we played a land this turn?
I have not played a land this turn, no.
3 right now. What is that like?
I have 4 currently.
Oh, there's the one hiding under.
Sorry.
What's that Death Star?
Death Star?
Hallowed Fountain.
This? Hollow Fountain, yeah.
What is that white cap?
Yeah, that's my cat butt. Is that for cuts? No.
D-tutor in the yard.
D-tutor in the yard, yes. I think I just want to bait it longer.
I
That
agree.
makes sense?
Scream right.
Yeah.
Wait till you go to sleep.
There's definitely a joke in there somewhere, but well,
I'm not
felt
gonna
about
comment.
it. I didn't even want to.
I'd like to attempt to cast Heuristic Study.
just I have a moral obligation to put out that there was a joke there.
Heuristic study, eh?
Mm-hmm. I'm doing exactly what you suggested, Mitch.
I am.
To a T. Is that what we're doing?
Counter target spell. Flare
Sure.
of Denial.
Layer of denial? What's that?
Yeah.
Big 4.
I'll let it happen.
You can play it for free if you sack a non-token blue guy, or you can just spend 3. Which I spent 4 here because blue, and friends.
Mm.
The counter.
Yeah,
there was
that's
there.
fine. I'm A-okay with that.
Seen that one.
Yeah, it's a good one. MH3.
End step,
cycle of
I'll
freebies.
discard a
Oh,
Razaketh and pass the
That's
turn.
right. Oh, that's right, because I've got the red.
Yeah. Red one's good.
I don't know if this deck's playing the blue one. I don't know if I have enough blue creatures out regularly that I want to.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what the spread of creatures in the deck looks like, but I could see it being correct, and I could see it being wrong.
Oh.
I think it just depends on what. If you're on like more of a like Polywog Prodigy featuring Fairy Mastermind and Friends build, probably good. But if you're on more of a like, I'm playing all the elves,
Mhm.
then maybe not.
Yeah, I think that's more of this build.
Yeah.
This build is how quickly can I get to my monolith and.
Like, don't get me wrong, card's nuts. Free counter magic is free counter magic, but it is definitely the worst of the free counter magic side of like foil / misdirection. Deer.
Yeah.
Foil.
It's like above those, but below all the other ones by a lot. So there's like a clear divide between Fierce Force and Friends. The bad.
I don't know what you mean. I'm not going for anything.
Answered all that I can answer. I've helped all that I can help. I am one
I
with the
see a
wind at
win
this
in
point.
Kenin's future. We'll see, though.
Don't we all?
Yeah.
I have not a lot of answers for that. I'm hoping red players got another lightning bolt.
Me too.
Rending volley, lightning bolt, yeah. Can you give me another?
Please.
Yeah, where's roast when you need it?
That's not what I wanted to see.
That's fine. Just get it down to me. Top decks are cool.
What'd you get?
Magic card.
You want to tell me what magic card you got? Okay.
Cricket Mage. Enters, search my deck for a 1 or less artifact.
You mean a 2 or less after all said and done.
Yeah, big air quotes on the 1 or less. Number on card, not part.
Yeah.
Like normally the go-tos are Soul Ring and Candle, and then EMAP to go get Cradle. So like, I don't know.
Oh no. Oh, I get to look.
Tap Ancient Tomb, activate Urza's Saga, make a construct. Ouchie. Is there an actual token? Doesn't look it. I will make a proper one in a second with a token, unless someone else wants to make it. Tap a Soul Ring for a Sclamp. Or no, Sclamp costs.
What's the token that you have there?
Construct from Urza's Saga.
So right now it's 1,
something
2, 3. It's not that big. It's like a 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6.
6.
There you go.
Construct.
Thank you.
He's a scary boy.
Looks more like an Ugenstruck, but I don't know. Maybe it's just.
Yeah, it
Looks like the new commander set symbol.
That wasn't the plan.
Does Karn have ears?
Those are
Looks like
arms.
wings.
Those are arms.
That's like a bat.
Okay.
I'm a bad drawer. Drawer. Oh, words.
I'm gonna start counting mana with dice now.
Also a
Thank you.
bad worderizer.
3 green. Tap Relic for blue. Tap Minamo. Target Cradle. Tap Cradle for 3 more green. Up to 6, 4.
Yeah, make sure you let us know what's going on with the mana.
Down to 2 green. Untapping these 4 lands with Candelabra of Tanos.
Trust you're good at math, but I don't always trust your.
Yeah.
Add a blue and a green. Spend the 3 green down to 1 blue floating. To play.
Oh.
Yep. Expedition Map for 3 mana. Tap Cradle for 3 green again. Activate this for a second construct. There are now 2 of these runs. They're 7/7. They survived the dragon. Huge. Spending 2 do that.
They do survive the dragon.
Spend a blue. Tap Minamo. Untap Gaia's Cradle.
What's the 2 green?
This activating his saga.
Want me to do some honors for you?
I would love that. My penmanship is
Took
also
my one on the
horrendous.
vault. I will again
Bolt in the land.
bolt in a land.
Wow.
So 3, 4,
I'm sorry.
5, 6,
To make
7.
it look less hectic.
So, Mitch,
So,
I
you
will.
tapped your castle, right? I mean, your candle? Okay. I made not so correct ideas that turn.
I will.
Yeah.
3. Oh, go ahead.
I want to politics slightly before you start putting things on the deck. I can definitely stop you from getting infinite mana with Kinnan this turn. Can you please hold up something to Wyatt? Do not just put it all on the table, force me to stop you, and then us have nothing to stop Wyatt. I'm relying very heavily on your force of will. I can definitely stop you without you having to counterspelling, doing nothing.
And invest.
I just want to not die to Wyatt after I stop you, and I feel like you can make that decision easier by just either not going for it or going for it in such a way that you can still hold up interaction afterward. I have 1 card in hand, and it's removable.
Well, wouldn't I just use my counterspell for the removal then?
The removal in hand is not instant speed and not the card I'll be stopping you with. I can Otawara or Reseiju you with the Expedition now.
Mhm.
So I don't have to put any spells on the stack anymore. Cradle taps for enough mana to get it, and use it because Rograk's cool and tap mana because of Relic. So I can either Otawara or Beseiju, either Kinnan or Basalt, whatever one I want. You're not going to have enough mana to untap in response, and then you're not going to have enough mana to interact.
But then I'm just sitting here interacting next turn, which means
He can do this at any time.
I know, but I'm saying then that means what I'm not doing this turn is anything towards my game plan.
Yeah, if you want to develop, just don't slam Basalt Monolith and force me to interact and then leave you with nothing. Because I will interact because I'm forced to, and then we all die to Wyatt, right? The only decision is to interact.
I love the politics of the game going as long as...
Oh, yeah.
That's how Mitch rolls.
Oh, yeah. Hello.
That's actually just a secret strategy to let Mitch.
Maybe.
It's a possibility.
We'll see. I'm scared of every other opponent right now. I'm trying to negotiate him to not try to go for a win so he can stop that win, all while hoping that I can get Wyatt to stop you.
Yeah, I will vouch for you. We all know Wyatt can win.
Oh, yeah.
That is.
I don't know what you guys mean.
Chad can win right now,
Please stop.
too.
So you're not being sly.
But Chad could also win.
I'm not sure if I can win on my next turn. I'm gonna be honest.
So, what if
Mm-hmm.
you let me play Basalt? I only activate to cast one additional spell. I keep up interact, and then I pass my turn and I keep up interaction for whatever he's gonna do.
I'd like more information on what one additional spell means.
One
I
ring.
agreed. I'd like to
The One Ring.
The One Ring? Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Okay.
I'm totally cool with that if you're
That's all
able
I'm
to
gonna
keep
do?
him in
Yep.
check.
And then
Cool.
and then you can deal with Basalt or whatever on your next turn, and I can
Cool.
try to go from there.
This makes things significantly easier. I appreciate that.
Okay.
I am totally game for this
I'm
politics.
going to attempt to cast.
Talking so fast, I didn't understand a
Yeah,
word of what either you just said.
I'm going to attempt to cast Basalt Monolith, paying your taxes. So, and then I'm only going to activate
Paid
it.
5.
Yep, I paid
Yep.
5 for that.
Including
and,
Balin's Gem.
and two,
Including some ouchies.
and I do not pay. Oh, you don't?
I don't have risk 6 that he
Yep.
can counter it.
So that resolves,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm going to tap Basalt Monolith enough to generate 6 mana, which is enough to cast the One Ring.
Does Cannon double or add 1?
Add
Plus
1.
one.
Add
So
1.
every
Tap,
time
untap.
it.
But Basalt costs 3 to untap.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So this
So
goes.
it makes 1 every time he
make
does it.
4,
Yeah,
and
and
you
then-
have 1 floating.
Yeah, and you just do
then
it enough
make another
until you have an
3.
untapped Basalt featuring floating 6 mana to cast the One Ring.
So I guess it'd be technically 7 or enough to untap this again, and then I leave that
Yep.
as is.
Do it until there's 9 mana floating, activate Basalt, cast the One Ring.
And
Yep.
I technically do.
Yeah, but we had a
Right.
conversation.
And I'm going to, with that,
Yeah, but he has.
Pass the turn.
pass the turn.
Yep.
Untap.
Cast Trigger.
And I
I'll
have,
drop.
I am now hexproof
Protection.
protection.
My constructs don't hurt you, which is important,
Yes.
I feel.
Yes.
Better just exile all players from the game and then problem solved.
I hope I don't have to do it this way, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I'm gonna attempt to cast my commander.
Yes, that's priority.
And I don't think that's a problem.
Disagree.
Oh, is that okay? Well, I don't know this deck well enough to know what I need to, what you wanted me to
Well,
keep
he's got the
interaction
LED.
for.
in-
Yeah.
So that's
I was
worried.
concerned about a Thoracle activation.
'Cause right now,
Or like Thoracle Consult. Right now he's trying to go for an uncounterable win, which means that this is the window for me to interact
Yeah,
with the
'cause
Seiju.
the LED pays.
This is
for
why I
his
wanted you to do
commander.
the thing that, and not go for it, because now I don't have the interaction to stop this.
Okay.
And then if he has counter magic to try to interact with us,
So I can interact
then
with
you
that.
can interact with that, right? Cool.
I'm on it.
I'd like to crack Expedition Map floating 2 green off of my Gaia's Cradle activation. Would you like to?
It's just going chess grandmaster.
Thank you. I'm trying. I'm really trying. This deck is very political. You
Mitch.
have to fight for it. Yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna ask you.
he did get 2 wish claws, so we know exactly what he's trying.
You know the plan with this deck and what I'm trying to do right now. Yes.
Of course. That's why I'm killing the LED.
split
with the
second.
Seiju.
I like an ambitious young guy over here.
Can you activate Bosenju when I have split second?
No,
Okay. So response.
you shouldn't do it now.
I know I shouldn't.
You should have done it well, but yeah.
Well, I can't cast Hashaton.
Yep.
Yeah, so I don't have a good opportunity to respond here, do I?
Not currently, no.
Mm-mm. Okay.
Because the split second cell will just resolve, then I'll get my thing. You can't
Yeah.
really do it until Hashton's
What
in
is your
play.
interaction? Hoping.
Okay,
The Seiju.
go ahead.
Targeting LED, and now LED isn't a discard
Yeah,
outlet anymore.
okay, yeah.
Neato. Cool. Beseiju is now in my graveyard, and its abilities on the stack targeting Lion's Eye Diamond.
But I can't hit that because of that. Yep, I see what pile
Bummer.
I'm in here.
Thank you.
Hashaton's still on the stack too, right?
Yeah, he is. He is currently not on the battlefield, which is why I'm doing this now.
Yeah, I didn't do this right. It's
Uh-huh.
fine. 2.
A pretty good showing for the first game with this deck.
I'm gonna cast Born Upon a Wind.
What's that one?
I can cast spells this turn as though they had flesh. Draw a card.
Did you pay 4 for it?
Fuck, I can't. That's right.
No. It's in your hand. You couldn't cast it. Therefore, you tried to make an illegal game action, and we stopped that from happening. Welcome to Magic.
I hate this, and I can't respond in any good way. Okay, fine.
It's gone.
LED's gone.
All right, go get yourself a land with a basic land type out of your library and put it into play, please.
And then Hashton always.
Yeah, and then I think we're cool.
No, last time this happened with Wyatt, he failed to find. That was a different.
That was a completely different deck.
And
Yep, Hashaton's here. How many cards do I have in my hand is now the big question on everybody's mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have enough to do that, but not the colors I need to do it. Which would have been easily fixed if I tapped my mana correctly this turn.
What a game.
Wow, this has been annoying. Mitch,
Welcome.
thank you.
Happy to help. I'll let my green mana go away because I'm absolutely.
Sure, that's fine. Move to end step. Discard a Wishclaw Talisman. Go ahead. Now what's my plan?
Protect the next spell I cast
Why would I do that?
because it stops him.
But why would I do that?
Because it stops him from winning.
But why would I want the game to end?
Yeah. Why would you want it to end? Why would you ever? That's not what Magic is. Please, we could be continuing to play nerd cards.
I do like that your main strategy is get other people to help other people not win while you're kind of sitting in the middle of like also not necessarily advancing your game state, but also
I'm just sitting here. I'm not doing anything besides not dying.
Lots of alley oops on both sides of the court. That's basically what I'm doing.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You're not scoring any points. You're also not helping either team win. You're just making sure everyone loses equally until maybe you have something that you can do.
Yeah, exactly. That's Magic.
I figured
That's my only out. I nailed it.
I figured out your game
what
plan.
I was planning
Yeah.
on doing with Hash.
Now your force will's a problem for me because his turn ended.
This is very much later Mitch will deal with this problem.
Yeah.
Now Mitch has to deal with this problem. Okay, that problem's gone. Now later Mitch is up. Later Mitch, you've been degraded down to future later Mitch.
Yeah. You figured it out. We got there. Yeah. That's how politics works. Welcome to cEDH. This is my favorite part of the format.
Yeah. No, I also like this is honestly whenever I talk to people who really enjoy the complexity of Magic, this is why I try to encourage them to play cEDH, because you sometimes sit down to a game where it's more like we want to make this thing happen because it can, and therefore we should all do the thing because technically the only reason not to do it is because you're a spiteful player. You know, so it makes more sense to make the game action.
Yes, I enjoy cEDH because this aspect of politics plays very differently than like normal 1v1 Magic, where I don't get me wrong, I like having all the agency. I think there's something to working with opponents to have agency together. Like Candelabra untapping lands to help someone cast a spell. That's awesome. That's such a cool interaction that never exists in any other format of Magic.
Yeah.
What are we thinking?
waiting on you guys.
No, please.
You look like
A lot
you were
of
doing.
thoughts rolling out.
You were deep in the tank. So
I'm just having fun over here.
just making
being
combo while
not
you were
dead.
doing that.
I'm enjoying being
Always
not
deep in the
dead.
tank.
What I aspire to. Aspects of
I'll play Curse Mirror and copy.
Ooh.
Interesting.
I like that one.
Exciting.
Yeah, get any one or less. There's lots of options in that deck under that. Ooh, if he gets Graph Diggers, you can't cannon combo.
Mm-hmm. I bet I was digging through my box.
That's a force of willable card for you. That's sweet.
Only problem is I was digging through my box at home and I couldn't find my graph digger.
No! He's on Weathered Runestone, so sad.
You know,
I think half this.
it
But I'm holding my
might
hand.
just be worth it to cut off something.
That's not a real card.
Probably something this is going
Not
to
a-
mess with.
Yeah.
So
I have a lot. Not all.
No.
I gotta reveal. Here.
All right, let's see it, Red Mage.
I'm gonna reveal this Chalice of the Void. We're gonna Chalice for 1 since it's 2 extra here. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta play double X for that.
Uh-huh. You make X equals 0.
If X is 1, a 2 and 2, right? So 4 mana.
Correct.
Yeah.
So
You could still X a 0. Like
I
that's
could
not,
X 0.
not non-functional.
Yeah, there's just no zeros that are relevant in this game.
I diamond off of Wyatt, but that's not really
Yeah.
a thing that
And you know I have Mox Amber in my
I'm
hand.
just gonna play
Yeah.
Magda, and unfortunately, I'll have to
Pact of
Mitch.
Negation is a very
Okay.
fun card in most people's decks.
Magda from your
Magda
hand.
from my hand, and then I'll pass the.
I'd like to untap now.
Have it.
Did you
Chalice
want
is
to?
awful.
I guess it's too late. I was gonna say you because it had haste. You could have attacked with the Trinket Mage.
Nah,
Felt
that's okay. Because now I can tap it.
All right. Draw. Doesn't do anything, but it does a lot. It's really funny.
It's okay.
Trigger on the stack to search my library.
Okay.
Activate it to make another construct.
Sure.
Float. 5 green. 6 green. Spend the blue to activate Manamo, targeting Guy's Cradle.
This is all with the search on the stack.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Activate Guy's Cradle.
And I'm gonna untap some,
A legendary.
Target legendary
and
permanent.
you're targeting the.
Which is
And now I'm
legendary.
tapping the Cradle again for another 5, so we're at 11 green. And I will 5 green activate Candelabra, targeting these 5 lands right here. Those. Spend 2
Okay.
of this 6 green. Activate Urza's Saga once more to make another construct token. And now I'm game to let the search respond.
Sure.
Neato.
No response.
A lot of this wasn't
Don't-
being able to respond to anyway.
It is surprisingly enough Springleaf Drum, because we've already used our EMAP, Handle, and Soul Ring, and Skull Clamp. All the utility gone.
Yeah.
Draw again. That one. Cute. But also not. I'd like to tap Rograk for another blue. And I'd like to spend one of my green to equip Skull Clamp for Rog.
You're finally doing it.
Yep, Roger can die. He has died 3 times. Yeah. So, Skull Clamp's in play. I will draw 2 cards.
They help?
Not really. The time to finally cast a spell? I think it is.
Ready to pay your tax.
Oh, am I? Cradle says paying all the taxes.
All the way around.
Yeah.
Good.
6 green mana off Cradle. Spend 3 of it to play Spring Heart and Nantu. You ready to see a build it yourself Naru?
Read off the Spring Heart again.
Landfall, whenever a land ETBs, make a copy, or make a 1/1. If it's bestowed, which it is not, that bestowed will make a copy of whatever bestowed it. Trinket Mage, as we've recently discovered with Urza Saga, doesn't do anything right now, and I don't really want more constructs. I'd rather just have more bodies for Cradle. I'll tap this here Forest to make a 4th mana, and I'll activate Thrasios.
Yeah.
Try 1.
You hit a land, you make a person. Yeah. Makes sense.
You get a 1.
Mm-hmm. And then Thrasios says a lot of
I'd like to reveal Eternal Witness and draw it.
Do you have any floating?
Currently, no. Add a blue. Activate Minamo. Getting Gaia's Cradle. 7 green mana. I can make a 4 more blue.
I have protection from everything. My permanents don't.
Nope. I can just nuke Basalt off of the stage. For a measly 1 green. Legend. Let little Thrasios go. Trying his-
I think he's trying a little hard.
He is.
But yeah,
I guess I have to attempt. So I will pay 2. Actually, I will tap and untap
Yeah, make infinite.
to tap the 2 that I need, or the taxes I need. Force, pitching, Glenn taking 1.
Wyatt, you have priority on force?
You don't have a way to stop this, do you, Mitch?
Nope.
100% guarantee?
Oh, yeah, no. My option for stopping it is pumping mana into Thrasios.
How much are taxes? 2?
So any 1 or less that you're...
You better thank me for this.
Good.
Force and negation, pitching sudden.
Wow.
Paying 2 mana.
Yep.
Cool.
Responses round.
Bounces round.
C moment here. Yeah,
Ah,
baby. Let's go.
Where's the blue card?
cEDH.
No, I'm paying 2 blue and using colorless.
hot, and cool.
As of for me,
You have 1 mana left. You're not playing more free counters.
right, because they cost mana. Yeah, I
Because
can't do it.
you paid
That's
2
all
for
right.
that one,
Just
right?
let it go.
Let it go.
That's all we can do. All right. You want to just resolve the whole stack all at once? Because I'm game 2.
Yeah.
I don't have a preference, but yeah.
Ewit got
Yeah.
Force of Negation got exiled,
Oh yeah.
and your Force of Will still goes into the normal zone because it wasn't getting.
So the only thing that goes out
Mitch,
is Glenn.
you have another way to win. I mean, you probably
Win?
have several ways, but
Win? I don't see a win.
see one.
Question.
How big are the contracts?
He can't attack me because of
The one ring.
Oh,
Yeah, he has
one ring.
protection. Yeah, I got big dudes. They're smacking this turn. I just don't have the protection. Part of the big dudes thing is that I want to keep some of them back because I'm really squishy right now at 6.
We need the arena, like
I'm going to play Druid of Purification. I'll read it. When Druid of Purification enters the battlefield, starting with you, each player may choose an artifact or enchantment you do not control. Destroy each permanent chosen this way.
Mitch had the backup.
It was a false flag.
Well, I mean, it was a fair flag.
It was. You just didn't realize that I had more.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if Ewit had resolved, I also would not have gotten Beseju. I would have gotten Psych Rift.
That's fair.
I would have considered this.
what is this going to do?
We each get to choose a bunch of stuff that isn't ours and blow it all up. Ain't that neat? If the same thing is chosen twice, that thing does not get.
Sand?
Yeah, each person chooses a thing, and then all things chosen die at the end. But we can still choose this.
Right,
That says
so
we
it still gets got.
Yeah. But like, pretend, for instance, that I chose Basalt, Chad chose his own Basalt, and then Wyatt chose Mana Vault. You don't have to.
Right, but I'm just saying the basalt would still die in that scenario.
Yeah, probably best for Chad to pick. Yeah. This resolves? Question mark.
I have no other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brad,
have it.
table. Cool. My choice is Basalt Monolith. Chad.
You paid the tax.
Yes, I did. I'm now out of mana and pool. Chad, what would you like to pick? He has no artifacts. It's just, it's you and John. Yeah, none of that. Yeah.
I don't have any enchantments. I have a hash ton. I lost the game last
Is
year.
Hashaton
1/3. He's a legendary creature zombie wizard.
Cool.
He's a wizard.
wait a minute, he's from Amonkhet. That might be weird. Of course.
No,
I guess-
he's from Aether Drift, not Amonkhet.
I guess I'll go with Soul Ring.
Cool. What would you like to pick?
Spear.
Cool.
Basalt monolith.
Well, Basalt's already chosen.
Oh.
Maybe pick Vault.
No, you chose basalt?
Yeah,
I
I
didn't hear
chose
that part.
Vault's probably a better pick than. It's the only you can't touch me.
Can't touch
Well,
this.
cool, So it was
So do you have Grim Monolith?
no Grim Monolith you discarded to turn later.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's Vault, Monolith, Soul Ring, and what did you pick, Wyatt?
Fear.
Those are the 4 things. They're destroyed now.
Which person's sword?
Your Soul Ring. Can't target anything.
How rude.
No.
Well, I don't know
That's
if
Chad.
Chad or Chad's land.
Oh, yeah, no.
So I can't see.
No, these are all just lands.
Yep.
Everybody's heart
and
is
we
all.
can't pick the ring. Okay.
Yeah.
I ain't got
Woo.
way up. Okay,
What do I have for mana?
that's Kinnan. I wonder when this game's gonna
1.
end.
I don't. 2, 3, Springleaf Drum, tapping Spring Heart Nantuko. 4 mana total. I will play a Growing Rites of Itlimoc.
Sure.
Oh, you tapped them.
Yeah, I chapped the legends for the
And
relic,
that's the one that
and then
turns
this one's
into a
Springleaf
cradle
Drum.
here, right?
Yeah, it'll turn into a cradle when it flips.
And how does it flip?
When I have 4 dudes on my end step.
Can you dig for a lamb? When it comes
I
in,
dig
or-
for a land or a creature out of the top 4. I'll choose Seedborn Muse as the creature.
Oh,
that's not.
that's scary. How much mana do you have?
So I'm not counting.
Okay.
Dozens.
But not right now. You don't have.
Right now.
Right now,
On his end step.
I have no mana.
Cradle.
As soon as this flips into a Gaia's Cradle, a lot.
Okay.
Cool.
So on his turn you have a lot of mana, not on your turn.
Correct. Yeah.
Cool.
This is not
No,
coming down
yeah,
this turn cycle.
That's
Well,
what I was making sure of.
On my turn, you have 1 guy's cradle worth of mana, not all of it, because his Candelabra's tapped, his
Okay, cool.
his Manamo.
Cool.
You have a bunch of green mana on
Combat,
his turn,
combat.
but sure, yeah.
Hey, John. I'll tell you how big they are, but 2 of these guys are coming at you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. They're both 10, 10. 2, 10, 10.
20 damage. 2 of them have summoning sickness. Makes sense. Yeah.
Yep.
You could just take the smack to the face.
A lot of damage though.
I did make it so you can cast a non-creature spell for 2 instead of. Well, for 1 if it's free. You're welcome.
Those are 2 other.
Yeah, these are 2 summoning set constructs that I made this turn. Cool. Take 10. I'd like to move to unstep. Trigger Growing Right. Turns into a Gaia's Cradle. But I'm happy to pass the
Because
turn.
legend roll.
Happy to pass the turn whenever.
End of turn. I will. Yep. Draw a card. Put a. And now I'm paying 1 just for
Non-creatures.
non-creature.
Everything else is at normal mana value. You're welcome.
Thanks.
I hate stacks. I love Mitch. I hate stacks.
Too bad I always come with stacks.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Not this time, though.
Yeah.
Look at me. I'm playing Honest Magic.
I think I'll tap
Honest
this
is a little.
now. Actually, I'll draw 2 unless anyone has any interactions on that.
I discarded my Orcish Bowmasters a long time ago.
I tap 1 for Mox Amber.
That's funny because the movie's coming out soon.
Got
Floating
4
one.
constructs.
2
Look at
floating
my little
1
friends.
They're
puts
cool. I was
Little
expecting to need a lot more Infinite tokens for this.
2 floating 1.
For me or you?
No, for me.
Yeah, you're not doing a lot right now.
Yeah.
So glad I was able to answer.
It was very bad for me.
Minama One Ring is also pretty. That does draw a lot of cards. See how fast it now. It's pretty nifty.
I would love a Minamo One Ring right now. I think my One Ring got countered a long time ago.
My One Ring is not around.
Where is my One Ring? Is that this game? It was
Question
this
mark?
game, yeah. Oh, I pitched it for hand size.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that now.
There's cards I'd rather have in my hand.
Okay, the math is mathing me. That's the only problem. I'm trying to make sure I.
We've been mathing through thorns and spheres all game, mate. That's been like 90% of the time, I feel.
Yeah.
Like 40% politics.
Let's go
If this
2
is a
paying
YouTube
1.
video, we definitely need to have the arena timer.
2 paying 1
Just break
for
halfway through the game.
the signet.
Yep.
So
Somebody get a real rope. Start pulling it
then
across.
2, 3, 4, paying 2, 5, 6. Yep. Consecrated Sphinx.
That's a card. Pass priority.
It's 7 for that.
I paid 6 because it was a creature.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but doesn't it cost 6?
Cost 6 and the taxes on non-creatures, I thought.
Thorns here.
Oh,
Spear's
Spear
dead.
died.
Yeah, Spear died.
Yep,
I
Spear
did that.
died. Oh, yes.
Big kill all the artifacts, enchantments, friend.
That's
Yeah.
why my
Big
math
salt of
was.
assault monolith.
That's why the math order was important. That I had blue up still.
the one that saved him.
Yeah.
Well, saved. I mean,
now.
I was gonna say I feel like it didn't necessarily.
Yeah, I mean it saved us from
me,
assault-
yeah.
But
Yeah.
now I'm a threat from other means,
Yeah.
Yes.
namely Urza's Saga being pretty cool.
Hearing a lot of
Yeah.
good old Mitch logic over
Yeah,
here.
isn't
Yeah.
it great?
Are you doing anything else, my
Well,
friend?
I'm waiting for see if it resolves.
I pass priority.
That's priority.
Yeah, that card's cool.
All right, cool. Then, in that case, beats to your face. Take 2, Commander.
Oh, some revenge.
Get him.
Got him.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Happy to
It took a skilled finger to do that.
Yeah.
That's it.
Untap. Draw.
I'll draw 2.
Sounds good.
That works.
This is zombie.
Rip your
driver
Orcish
over here.
Bowmasters, huh, Wyatt?
Yeah.
That was a great discard.
That was amazing discard. Now I gotta figure out how to discard.
Stairs in soft, squishy creatures
Okay.
over here.
I'm doing it purely just so I can find something better. Born Upon the Wind. Draw a card.
Pay
That card
3.
again.
Right?
Yep, you drew.
Yeah.
2.
Ah.
Or 3, you're right.
Yeah,
3.
yeah.
It was a 2-mana
Yeah.
card.
Yeah. I didn't draw what I wanted to draw. I can't discard without Hashaton. Open mana from people's.
1.
One guy has Cradle.
Uno from the first.
Is this something I can protect enough to make it work?
8 green. I can make 8 green.
Fuck it, we ball.
Oh,
Nope.
it's been declared.
Thassa's Oracle. Passing priority for
Sorry.
casting.
So you're paying 2 for that.
Mm-hmm. Double blue. Let's see it.
This is adorable.
Fuck it, we ball. I lost the game last turn.
I'll pass priority on Thassa's
I'll pass.
cast trigger.
Really?
Yeah, it enters the battlefield.
ETV in response to its ETV?
Mhm.
We're gonna cast an Angel's Grace. Tapping it this way.
2.
For
Born of
2. Then on top of that,
So you
Hold
flip.
on. You know this says all players, right? For a split second?
All players can't lose the game.
No, all players can't cast spells. That only works because LED is a mana ability for the other thing.
I see.
You're probably, yeah.
Not casting that.
Yep.
Doing similar things to cast Demonic Consult. I tried to do it the fun way, but
You have
I
one
can't.
floating and you just took 2?
Yep, one floating. I took 2
Response.
to Demonic. Yes.
I will
Yeah.
tap a color or tap 1 for taxes, pay 2 life, mental vista.
Active negation.
Hey,
Ooh.
You
Oh,
have one
with
floating.
mana floating. Yeah. Mitch.
Damn, doggy.
Mm-mm. Tap Gaia's Cradle for 8 green.
Here he comes.
Sure. Yeah.
We're scrying.
I'm expecting
We're
someone to
scrying.
stop this.
Activate Thrasios.
No, read off Thrasios activation.
Scry 1, then reveal the top card of your library. If it's a non-creature, or if it's a land, put it into play tapped. Otherwise, draw a card.
Okay. Let's see it. What is that? Flare?
My God.
Red? Do you have red?
Oh my
Nope.
God.
You don't have a red creature.
Nope,
Oh.
Rograk is not around, and I don't play any red
Rough.
lands.
Rip program.
Oh. Let's see it. Someone have it? Do I win?
Well, Mitch
Question
got
mark, hold on.
cards.
Am I supposed to choose a card name when I cast this?
No,
Okay, that's when it resolves. Okay.
correct. Yeah, I still have 4 green.
Pretty
But I
demonic.
don't think it does anything.
You could do another Rog Thrust, but then you don't have the mana to pay for a counterspell. I mean, Rog activation. I mean, Thrust activation.
Scry,
Words. Words
Grass.
are difficult today.
the One Ring, the hand.
Cool.
I've got nothing. I
Do you
got a
have-
flare and no.
Do you have an
no red
answer?
creature. Pact resolves, as far as I'm concerned.
I have no more mana if I wanted to.
That it resolves?
I mean,
Pact resolves.
Fact resolves.
Cool.
countering.
Mental misstep.
Yep.
Demonic Consultation still in the stack.
Done.
I think game's over, buddy.
Yep, I think it is too.
Yep.
Quick, name a card.
We're gonna say Time Twister.
I'm gonna name Time Twister with Demonic Consultation.
We're all dead.
I might have a Time Twister here.
No, you don't.
I don't think
I
I,
know
do.
you don't.
Okay, cool. Yeah. These are the 6 cards, and then just for the stream, I will see.
You don't have a time.
It's okay.
Yeah.
We don't. The
Okay.
game has gone long enough. You.
Go Veins! I win.
Wow.
Quite the finish.
Classic cEDH.
I'm surprised that actually got
Classic
through.
cEDH.
Classic cEDH.
Look at it go.
I
couple
had a
of counter
Slimed
rolls.
Entomb Angel's Grace in hand. My goal is to try to win that turn with that one turn ago with the Hashaton by having an uncounterable win.
Yep.
Didn't work.
Well, as I said when we started this game, it was either going to be a quick one or a very long one.
Yay!
So-
You're welcome, everyone.